Hello guys and welcome back to the second semi-final game of the Hero of the Week tournament, this time between Seaknight of EA against Rambo 4000. The maps Zero Isle and the Jungles of Fararat has been banned, and the Men of the West faction alongside with the Dwarf faction are banned as well. The first game will be played on the map Eastfold. There we go. Beautiful. What do you think about Eastfold as a map?
I like it. Seaknight definitely likes it. I'm pretty sure it's his favorite map.
Alright.
I don't know. I like maps just with simple warglares and trolls. Just I don't know, because I do like the simple creeps over spiders and whites. But yeah, overall good map. Like the single fire in the middle. It's pretty decent.
Okay.
But yeah, we'll see. Seaknight choosing Mordor. He has been actually practicing Mordor recently, a few weeks ago. He was practicing Mordor a lot, I noticed. So we'll see. He definitely knows how to play Mordor correctly. He was the one who showed me the Mordor strategy of just defending and then making an orc ship ball with Eye and Warchant. He was the one that showed me that, and I was just like, this is a really good strategy, is Mordor. So I
Alright.
definitely think he'll use that, right?
By the way, guys, quick information for you. The finals will be tomorrow because Irby has to leave now. Tomorrow evening we will have the grand finals, so it's not gonna happen today. And this time we will have a evil against evil matchup on the map Eastfold, Mordor against Isengard. Seaknight is picking his Mordor one more time, and Rambo is gonna answer that with picking the Isengard faction. So Alex, what do you think about this specific matchup?
It's outside of men. My specialty is I'm useless now. I think Isengard should have the advantage. I think.
Especially early on, I think you should be having the advantage with the Isengard. But I feel like later, in the late game, you know, Mordor is gonna be a problem to deal with. Anyways, we have on the right side
Yeah.
of the map the red Mordor player Seaknight, and he's facing and fighting against the grey Isengard player STK Rambo on the left side. Early barracks.
Early barracks. Yep. I think if Seaknight can survive until his industry, he should be in a good state.
Yeah.
And yes, he looks like he's doing the 2 orc bit strategy, if I'm not mistaken.
And he's also starting with the War Chant, because Eye of Sauron against Isengard might be a risky play, because it can be super easily countered, right, with the Creebine.
Oh yes, that's good. That's good thinking.
But the problem is that Rambo is already starting with the War Chant, so he didn't know that, obviously, right? So he was pretty much blind speaking the War Chant instead of starting with the Eye of Sauron. Eye of Sauron is gonna be necessary if you wanna go for the industry. It means right now he will need 15 more power points to get close to the industry, which is a lot.
But it looks like Rambo is going to be creeping. I do question if it was necessary to have one furnace into one barracks to do that. I think he could have done that with 2 furnaces and then into barracks for the better eco. But yeah, he's definitely going to creep and then rush.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be an early creep, which is okay, I think.
That will be okay, but the push afterwards, it's definitely going to be interesting to see how Seaknight reacts, because the way that Seaknight is building right now is a direct counter to this fast aggression.
Yeah.
So we'll see how this goes, but still, I definitely think it could go. Yeah, either way. Still, it's very early.
And it looks like Rambo is actually going for offensive creep. And he is still out of vision from Seaknight, because this is the vision control from Seaknight, so he doesn't see these units here from Rambo creeping his side and his works actually pretty much. And the Urukai are gonna walk into the orcs here. It looks like Seaknight is planning to get the signal fire under his control, which is gonna be super important. And they didn't see each other. They didn't see each other.
Yep, it's definitely going to be that early aggressive war chance with pikes and Urukai. But definitely this unit composition that CNI is getting is trying to counter this.
But
Already
he
having
still
2
doesn't see
archers.
them. He still doesn't see those units coming.
That's going to be a surprise. Those
Yeah.
units are going out of position. Ooh. No,
That's,
I think he sees them now. Yeah.
he sees them now, but he needs to react
This
to
is
that.
going to be bad.
He needs
This
to move
could
back
be
with those
bad.
orc archers, yeah.
But those orcs are going to be coming out right when the orcs get on them, so it'll be hard to target the
Warchan was used
stuff.
offensively, and I'm assuming Seaknight is gonna use this now for defensive purposes. If you can get
So you
your
notice
units
right
in
now
between
those
the
guys are getting
structures,
stuck.
yeah. And I don't like to focus on the orc pits because that's not gonna give you too much. Warchan was used on those orc
War
archers.
chant, good war chant. Decent war chant, I'd say, for Xehanort.
Yeah.
And is that slaughterhouse might go down?
Yeah, it's gonna go down.
It's gonna go
Oh,
down.
close, but not close
Unlucky, but still.
enough. The banner carrier was able to kill it, actually. Okay, I mean, not the worst possible start for the Mordor player. He ended up losing one slaughterhouse, but in exchange he was able to take down the Urukai, the Pikeman, and the Warchan from the Isengard's player. But he might lose another slaughterhouse here to this Urukai. They are putting in so much damage actually with the aggressive stance, and yes, another slaughterhouse has been taken down from the Mordor player Seaknight. During the time, Isengard player Rambo was also able to get this signifier under his control.
But I would like to point out that right there, that was a lot of like money in units that Rambo was putting forth. That's pikes, that was swords, that was another battalion of swords, and even a war chant as well.
Yeah.
And he is losing these units while Seaknight is keeping all of these archers, and they're all almost like halfway to level 2 now. So this is definitely going to be once Seaknight is ready to push out, this is going to be scary for Isengard to deal with.
Yeah. And right now, sending units one by one is not going to help you. Crossbowmen are coming as well. But on the bright side...
Crossbows are going to be good, but
yeah. On the bright side, he doesn't have any Easterlings on the field just yet. And Warg Riders are going to come soon. And Warg Packs are first. I don't like the Warg Packs that much because I feel like they do almost 0 damage to the structures, even with the whole ability. But look at this, Crossbowmen are killing so many Orc Archers. That's crazy, actually.
Yeah, that is a bit of a mistake from Seaknight, I'd say. Yeah. He doesn't want to be losing those crossbows yet.
Yeah. And I think the game is still quite even. Crossbowmen are forced to retreat in the middle of the map, and the Warg Packs are joining the fights soon. There we go. On the other side, we will have some Haradrim Lances coming from the level 2 Haradrim Palace for the Mordor player Seaknight.
That's a good choice. That is a good choice from Seaknight. I didn't think he'd go that way, but I think that is a good choice. Get some pressure on Isengard.
And yeah, mobile units. And right now, Rambo doesn't have any pikemen on the field. And Crossbowmen, they will be taken down now immediately in the middle of the map. The Haradrim Lances are moving forward.
Yeah, and there's more...
Beautiful
There's no pikes.
He's trying to get more pikes, but he needs to play super defensively during this time. And the time is gonna favor the Mordor player. He's actually being in a safe spot. He was also able to keep the slaughterhouse alive, guys, which is really important.
And this is a bit of a mistake here. I noticed that Isengard did not really expand at all during this time. He still is, I mean, 400, he hasn't lost anything, but he's only at 400 command points, while Seaknight, already losing 2 farms, he's still at 500.
Yeah, and he's also now creeping at the top right side, increasing his resource income even more. Being in a great spot, has enough units to protect himself. The only thing that I'm worried about is that he has right now no Easterlings on the field, and we're gonna have some Warg Riders joining the fight soon. Okay, Eye of Sauron was picked already from Seaknight. That's gonna force... never mind, he has already the counter to that. Creebine is ready. That's gonna nullify the leadership from the Eye of Sauron and debuff the enemy units. So yes, I agree with that Seaknight has more units on the field, but it's about the quality and not about the quantity. And if he doesn't get any pikemen, any Easterlings any soon, I think the Warg Riders
right
can...
for Haradrim. He's going for right towards Haradrim archers, which he definitely needs some pikes here. He should... He saw the Warg Packs, I believe. So he should be expecting those. Yeah, those Warg Riders are there. And they're going to clean this push up real nice, in theory.
I mean, he's still killing some time, which is great. I mean, right now, they're fighting at the bottom right side, which is far away from the basement of the Mordor player Seaknight. So he has still time to get some Easterlings on the field by the time the fight is gonna get... Oh, Warchan was used from Seaknight offensively. We have 2 battalions of Haradrim Lancers and a lot of Orcs moving forward. but they are protectless. And the
This-
Work Riders, they can actually do some work here with the whole ability. Eye
Yeah,
of
that's
Sauron.
I would. This push might be pretty good, yes, but I would have waited just a little bit longer, but we'll have to see how this pans out before I say anything
Right.
stupid.
Prebind is being used. That means the leadership from Eye of Sauron is going to be completely unified. And on top of that, they end up losing bonus damage and armor. And now there we go. Beautiful, nice trample on those orc archers. Very well done. But he needs to kill those orcs. He ended up losing the level 2 furnace here for no reason. There are still some orcs remaining on the fields. He didn't see them, I think. And they should be able to take down the...
Okay.
Look how many were
An eye
there
for an
because they
eye.
were clumped
Eye for
that
an eye.
much. Clumping is so important, by the way, guys. You can maximize your damage output on those structures if you can manage to make sure that every single unit from the battalion is able to attack.
So we did get 2 level 2 furnaces, which
Yeah,
was lucky, I'd say, overall. That was pretty lucky. I think he definitely should have waited for pikes with that push, and I think it would have assured those 2, but I mean, I think he did get a bit
Exactly.
lucky with both of those.
But look at this. He has Troll Cage now getting upgraded to level 2. That means he's looking to get Drama Trolls on the field. He has Haradrim Palace level 3. More Haradrim Archers are coming. So all he needs to do now is make sure to get enough Easterlings to keep them alive against the Work Riders. And buff their damage with the Drama Troll and the War Chant. And they're gonna hit like a truck.
Exactly, yeah.
And Rambo has to do
This is a
something.
good transition by very good transition by
Oh, the
Seaknight.
builder? Seaknight just end up losing the builder here, unfortunately.
XD.
Which is, I mean, in the past 2 games, you have seen many builders getting sniped down. Like, I think 5 to 6 in total. Lumber Mill is up on the fields. Nice trample on those orcs. And, I mean, the biggest problem here is that Rambo is not expanding very well during the time he's putting pressure. He's still only sitting on 525 command points, but he has a PowerPoint lead. Ooh, okay. Careful here. Take down the lumber mill, maybe? Yeah, he has already 3 lumber mills, by the way, so getting more resources even though he has less command points. What is the counter to that?
What?
To the Haradrim Archers with the Drama Troll and the Easterlings.
I mean, it could just continue with the war. I think Lurtz, in theory, Lurtz and his own army.
Yeah,
I think Lurtz and an own Isengard army might be able to push back with some works.
Yeah, you will need the leadership from the Lurtz, you will need the damage from the Lurtz with the Carnage. You will need a hero definitely to balance this out, because right now, I mean, on the bright side for the Isengard faction, yes, he has a kit in his PowerPoint spells to negate the leadership from the Drama Troll. But other than that, Drama Troll has still a roar ability, which can make those Work Riders to run into different directions as they are all about to engage, you know? Ooh, that's a wrong commitment. Maybe never mind, he was able to take down the Slaughterhouse. How many units will he end up losing here? The Drama Troll is knocking them down, the Work Riders are going down one by one, and he will end up losing 2 battalions of Work Riders for a level 1
this is gonna
Slaughterhouse.
He's making... I think, honestly, he's making way too many Work Riders here. I mean, they were working out when Seaknight wasn't really countering them properly, but now you're just feeding PowerPoints.
Yeah.
This is going to be... Because those cavalry give so much PowerPoints, you want to keep them alive. And I know you don't have a well, but, I mean, at some points, it's not worth it to sacrifice units just for farms when you know that...
And he has now almost the PowerPoints he needs for the industry, like a quarter away, which is not a big deal to get. And Wildman of Dunland Special Summon is gonna be ready for Rambo for the next fight. The game is quite even, but we know that it's gonna favor the Moro faction once he has the industry unlocked and he uses that on this level, almost 3 Slaughterhouse in the back. He will gain incredible amount of resources. Drama Troll is putting in... Oh, Drama Troll is running into the pikeman, will be taken down here in a second. And look at this, Haradrim Archers are protectless. He needs to rotate now. He needs to rotate around the Slaughterhouse to get to the backline and kill them. They are protectless. The Easterlings are not in position. Run around it. Run. He's now repositioning himself. He can get... Oh, the black... The barbed... I don't know why I keep calling that arrows black, but barbed arrow shots actually one-shotting those.
Autocasting them.
Yeah. Industry was unlocked and used.
Only 1 pikeman in that army?
Yeah.
Haradrim Lancers could do some stuff.
But the problem is that he doesn't have any pikemen around his own sides. He has one pikeman. But
Interesting.
Wildman of Dunland Special Summon is ready. Will be used alongside with the War Chant.
Oh, I bet I don't know. Those Haradrim Lancers, archers rather.
Yeah.
They're gonna do some work.
And the Haradrim Lances that are coming, the pikemen are not in position. I think that can
the
be
pikemen are
devastating.
dead. Did good targeting.
Oh, nice one in the back line. Nice trample, almost one-shotting those Wildman extroverts from the special summon. But they are taking out damage. Haradrim Lances are dying here, by the way, one by one. The Drama Troll is gonna come. Creebind is gonna negate the effect of the leadership from the Drama Troll. Roar ability can be used though. Haradrim Lances are going for another trample. Very well done. And yeah, he ended up losing many Haradrim archers. But he will be able to defend, and a lot of resources were actually invested in this attack from Rambo with Wildman, Special Summon, and the War Chant, and he was not able to take down any structures or not make any use of the Wildman of Dunland's passive with the pillage. But the fight continues.
How many farms did he get in that push with a 10 power point summon?
Yeah.
He got like, what, 1? Well, now Seaknight has an industry on a level 3 farm.
And he has 750 command points. Look, his resources are rising. He has over 2,000 resources collected. Could go for a Nazgul pretty soon, for a Felbeast, you know, with 3,000.
He might be stacking for that, honestly.
Yeah.
I think he might be.
And he has no counter to that right now. I mean, you can't kill the Felbeast with only 1 or 2 crossbowmen. You need to have more. But again, Felbeast is able to fly over the hills and can actually focus on your furnaces, deny you the resource income, deny you to expand, and force you to stay grouped with your army, which is gonna harm you so much. And Rambo has to get a hero on the field. Lurtz, I think, is gonna be necessary. He's going for the Work Sentry as a defensive structure, which is not gonna do anything against the Felbeast.
Yeah, I think Rambo's noticing that. I think he's expecting a Felbeast because now he's just got 4 crossbowmen sitting in his base. But you need leadership on these guys. You need leadership to win the late game.
Yeah, you need leadership. You need Lurtz. You need
Lurtz.
You need Lurtz, man. I think he's not very expensive. He has now enough money for the Felbeast, by the way. Over 3,000 resources collected. He could be a bit greedy and even save for the Witch King.
I know.
I mean, he's right now in a great spot. He doesn't need to rush anything. It's not like he's being under pressure. He's actually winning those fights, even without the Felbeast.
Mm-hmm. And now he's got definitely 2 lanes of armies, good units.
And both of them have the leadership from the Drama Troll. He's now getting more Mountain Trolls on the field. More and more Haradrim archers and Easterlings are coming as well. He has 675 command.
Oh, yeah, Barbed Arrows not gonna work down.
Okay. I was for a second thinking that this is the Warg Riders, but these are only Lancers, so... And this is gonna be a great push. He's pushing from both sides at the same time. I mean, on the other side, this is a great army from Isengard. He has many crossbowmen here. And no Easterlings.
Yeah, he might stop this push.
Yeah,
he should be, RotWK was already used.
Oh, never mind, they're dying. Oh, Warchant was used on those Haradrim Lancers. They're going for the trample, but there are just so many crossbowmen. They're sniping down so many units. He will be... Oh, he was able to get away with 1 unit from the level 3, but he's running into the furnace.
Alert is out, yes.
Yeah, Alert is out. Also, Isengard went for the... has now a level 3 furnace under his control. 12 power points collected. Look the resources from Seaknight, guys. He has 4,000 resources collected. 825 command points are available. And I'm assuming he's going for the big boy. He's going for the Witch King.
I think he might be going for... Yep, he might be going for the Witch King. He has to be.
Yeah, he was just buying something, I think.
Oh,
Devastation
he
was
definitely
used.
just bought it. He bought it.
Yeah.
He's going for Witch King right now.
Devastation was used from the Isengard's player to boost his resources. He has now finally Lurtz on the fields, if I'm not mistaken. There he is, level 1 only. Once he's level 5, the leadership is going to be very important for those crossbowmen if you want to snipe down the Witch King fast.
Mm-hmm. I don't think he's going to be able to stop that Witch King unless he has that leadership.
Yeah. And I think, just like Seaknight, Rambo also has to get some lumber mills to increase his resource income. Because let's be honest, the Isengard units are quite expensive. Mm-hmm. So you will need that extra resources. Yes, he has the devastation now, that's gonna help him a bit. And Lurtz is sniping for some experience, but he's not even being level 2 yet. Eye of Sauron was used. And Awakened Worm. Yeah. Alongside with the Witch King, he can actually deal so much damage to the structures now with the Worm.
Mm-hmm.
Troll was running into the pikeman for no reason. Black orcs are here from the Moro player Seaknight coming from the inn. No, coming not from the inn, coming from the orc pit, sorry. there is no inn under control from Seaknight just yet. And there we go, the big boy is coming, boys. Witch King is arriving.
There he is.
And this army is not gonna be effective. War Chant is not available for the Isengard's player. No buff, no problem for Witch King. And he's almost taking no damage in striking down the enemy units.
Yeah, I get those other battalion crossbowmen.
Oh, look how grouped they are. Look how grouped they are. You don't want to be like this. Oh my god.
Oh, no.
Oh man, this is unfortunate. Oh no. I mean, he can always fly in safety. He's already level 3, by the way.
Level 3.
And now that's what we are talking about, right? Even now, if he gets Lord's level 5, or yeah. Yes, the Witch King has now the debuff. Yeah, and that's a stronger debuff than everything else. 33% increased reduced damage. So that's he's crazy. Now taking 33% reduced damage.
We might be able to stop even he might kill alerts too. Well, probably not actually, but
yeah, I mean he's not dealing too much damage to Lurtz, especially when he's on the Fell Beast, but and Lurtz was a bit delayed. Clan seeding is coming, so he will be forced to make those extroverts. As we know, extroverts are strong against the flying monsters units. So he's gonna spam them like crazy from the 2 clan seeding he's getting up to. Lumber mills are coming up. The game is not over yet, but we need to agree that the game is 100% under control from the Mora player Seaknight. He's having so much fun right now. We have a great siege works level, almost level 2. He's gonna go for the Black Riders now as he's buying the upgrade to level 3. I mean, he can do whatever he wants at this stage. He has almost unlimited money, you know?
I think it's been such clean transitions overall. I mean, the lack of Easter eggs at the start was a bit bad for Seaknight, but other than that, he's made very clean transitions in my opinion, to the Haraja Marchers with the Drummer Troll and into the Witch King, and now I believe he is going for Black Riders. Just very clean transitions. While Isengard, it's kind of confusing exactly what he's going for. He's kind of he's not really making any big moves on his own. He's kind of reacting to whatever Mordor has.
Oh, the Wildman of Dunland special summon was kind of questionable as well. As they got summoned, they got 2 hits from the Drummer Trolls, knocked down and then died immediately. Lord is putting on the sword level 3, killing those Haradrim archers, which is great, but Witch King is gonna come soon as he's regenerating half of the time. Okay, we have now level 4 Lords. Now that means Witch King has to be careful, because I don't know if you can cripple down the Witch King when he's on the Fell Beast. I don't think so, right? But you can cripple him down when he is dismounted from the
He's in a
difficult
position, but I don't really know what. I don't know where.
He's gonna go for the Worm special summon, by the way, with the Witch King now. He's trying to get vision. He's gonna use the Worm. And if he can use it here, imagine he's using it here, he can kill both the clan seedings at the same time. And potentially even both the Uruk pits at the same time.
He just needs to see it, yeah.
Oh, Isengard is moving for attack. Look how much crossbowmen he has on the field. That's crazy. Rambo Troll has been taken down. I think now Witch King has to be a bit careful. He's trying to take down a level 3 furnace here, dealing incredible amount of damage to the structures.
That is a lot of damage. Yeah. That's a level 3.
Level 3 furnace with 3 strikes. Crazy amount of damage.
Arrow Valley was used right away. Oh, the unit attention is not there.
Yeah, I mean,
that's killing upgraded Lancers. Upgraded Lancers.
Oh my god.
And those upgraded Lancers are gonna shred through those crossbows.
Yeah, they're gonna kill everything. That's the second game, by the way, today that we have seen Seaknights getting those upgrades on those cavalry units. He's now all about to get the Black Riders
on the Industry Furnace. Actually, I think that was the smart move.
Was the smartest move, actually. He's gonna kill it with 2 strikes. He has still time remaining, so he can reposition himself and kill the work pits level 2. Extroverts are putting in some work, but Witch King has still the time to fly in safetyness. Should be not a big deal. He's gonna get away. On the bright side, he was able to snipe down some of those slaughterhouses, but the resource income is just incredible for the Mordor player. He has lumber mills. He has industry. He has level 3, level 2 slaughterhouses. I mean, he has Witch King. He has upgrades. He has Black Riders coming right now out of the siege works. I mean, what more do you need to win the game? You know.
Yeah, there are no more level 3 furnaces. I mean, there's 2 that are about to hit level 3, but no more level 3 furnaces for
Armor is up. And yeah, I mean, the worst thing what can happen to you is you use industry on a furnace and you end up losing it after 10 seconds, you
yeah.
know? That's like a
And he's
biggest
just
feels
going for
Batman.
a lot of archers, and uh-oh. All of this is archers in the north, and we've got net black riders. Oh no.
Extrovers, look at this.
Oh boy.
The Black Riders are not even needed, let's be honest. Haradrim Lancers are enough to take them down.
Who's taking him a damage? Taking him a damage.
And yeah, I mean, the thing is
Oh
that
my
Witch King
lord.
is all about to hit level 6 soon, so Screech ability can be used in the worst case.
Mm.
Oh, that's a lot of damage, man. Oh, Pikeman, he's running into the Pikeman now. Oh! Oh man, they're not even dying now from the one hits because they are tanky, you know? He was able to save both the battalions, that's actually huge. Level 3 and level 4. Highly leveled Haradrim Lancers, ladies and gentlemen. Okay? I mean, he can even go now for the attack trolls if he wants to. He has so much money, but he can also just keep making more and more Haradrim archers. But the game is not over yet. That's the funny part about it, right? I think it's still even map control wise, even though Mora has slightly a command points advantage. But we need to think about it like this. He has the strongest hero from the Moro faction. He just lost a builder, by the way. Seaknight.
XD.
Yeah. 12 power points, almost 13 power points collected, 900 command points available for the Mordor player Seaknight. On the other side, 725 command points collected and 15 power points. He has a lot of power points available. Oh,
It's
the Witch King.
Power that the Witch King causes as well. I mean, it's making it hard to do anything really.
Oh, the Watcher.
Watcher.
Well, that's a nice one. That's a nice one. Ramatros are getting knocked down like crazy. So funny. But he's running into it. It's a friendly fire on Watcher, by the way. He's gonna knock you down as well.
But the Rajam archers are still alive here.
Yeah.
And there's an attack with all of those units in the south, and there's 2 builders he could get here. There's one? No.
He's actually paying attention, trying to get away.
Paying attention by Seaknight. He's getting both of the builders. That's double X. Oh!
Both builders are down, ladies and gentlemen. That's crazy, man. Oh no. And yeah, this is scary army. Size doesn't mean everything. He has 2 battalions of Haradrim Lancers.
Quality. Rajam Lancers known for their quality.
Yeah, and I mean, they have upgrades, you know? Upgrades, highly leveled, level 3, level 4, and on top of that, he has Black Riders there. So, look, the last level 3 furnace is gonna be taken down. I guess one more here.
Yeah. Again.
Screech was used from the what? Who was using Screech? I swear I heard Screech somewhere.
I didn't.
Yeah.
It was probably the Nazgul. They Screech when they died.
Lourdes was taken down, I think, before, so he's back on the field. Almost level 5.
Sharku died, I think.
Yeah, I think so as well. I don't see him on the map anymore.
Charge him out to the bikes. Oh, there goes the Black Riders.
Oh no. Okay, he lost the entire battalion of Black Riders. They cost 2,000. They are like simply like heroes. They are the most expensive special units, if I'm not mistaken.
Yep, they are. But
I mean, money is not tight for Mordor. Look how much money he has. He has right now enough to just insta one-shot them again, the Black Riders. He has enough to buy them and replace them. Power points are rising as well. He has almost 18 power points collected. And that's one of the late game matchups which I'm really happy about, because we don't see that much games lasting that long anymore.
Oh no, he lost losing his Lancers. Oh, he did lose a battalion of Lancers there.
Yeah, unfortunate. Okay, for the next fights, we have Lourdes almost level 5, which is gonna unlock the leadership. We have Creebine to deny enemy the leadership. We have Warchant, Wildman of Dunlands, is gonna be ready. 625 command points available for the Isengard player. Mordor on the other side has his Arrow Warrior almost back up. Has now some catapults coming out of the Siege Works. Because he's fighting against massive crossbowmen and extrovers. Lourdes is gonna hit level 5 now. Leadership is gonna be there now, which is great.
I was gonna say, but in the south we'd have another big guy. Got another Nazgul.
And he can. That's not even the the final form. He can even go for another Felbeast. So you have trouble to deal with 1. How you deal with 3? There is almost no way. And that's why Mordo is, for me at least, guys, the strongest faction in the late game. You know, you can't, if you leave too much time to Mordo, he can get 2 Fell Beasts, a Witch King. All 3 are the most mobile heroes. They can fly over everything. They can, you know, use Screech. Look, this Fell Beast has Screech. Now the Witch King has his Screech as well. And 3 Screeches, so you will have enough time to actually permanently fear the enemy units, you know?
Yeah, I mean, it's true. You have Drummer Trolls who can do fear. You have 2 Nazgul now who can do fear.
Yeah.
That's pretty insane.
Oh, look this.
There's just not, you can't even kill him at this point. You can't, because, like, there's Screech and it's fine.
Lord is doing nothing here, regenerating his life. He's level 5 though. And now we have the Siege. One of the few remaining furnaces level 3 will be taken down from the catapults from the middle. He has upgraded units and super strong
Almost
heroes on the
25
field.
power points. But in the back, he's coming in.
Okay, Wildman of Dunland special summon.
That is good get. He did get the industry farm. That's probably one of the best.
Okay. I mean, the fight continues, but he has only pikemen, so there is not a threat to the Nazgul or to the Witch King.
He could take that fort with both of the Nazgul, I'd imagine, maybe. Yeah. Possibly. I mean, I won't risk it, but he's got that 25 right now. I think that's
game.
I don't know what that is. Is your Balrog or Fire?
I think so. I think that's just, you know, but maybe it's not the greatest choice to use it now. I'm always a big fan of using this. Oh, he's gonna use it immediately.
Oop, Wildfire coming in.
Booyah.
Oh no, it's not the green animation like in the first stream.
Yeah, look at this. The 2 clan stealings and the 2 Uruk pits are gone. It means no more reinforcements. He doesn't have a work pit. He can make more units. He has all his units sent forward.
This is gonna be GG.
Yeah.
Well, that's gonna die?
Probably.
At least might go down.
Where is the Witch King though?
He's coming in.
It's coming now. Okay. GG has been called. Right. The game number 1 is gonna be over. And we're gonna jump right into the game number 2. Yeshiel, welcome to the stream, dudes. Long time no see.
It was a pretty solid game.
Nice. So next game will be, I hope to see the same matchup again. Maybe. Let's see. The game number 2 will be happening between Isengard from Seaknight against Angmar from Rambo on the map Plains of Linton. And you can see by yourself the scoreboard at the top side of your screen. 1-0 for Seaknight. He's 1 win away from getting qualified to the grand finals. And Rambo has to win this one with his Angmar against the Isengard. Both players changing the factions. Remember, the first game was Seaknight playing the Mordor and Rambo was playing the Isengard. Now Seaknight is like, let me pick Isengard and let me show you how to play Isengard. Maybe. Let's see if this is being the case. On the top side of the map, we have the grey Angmar player SDK Rambo. And at the bottom side, we have the Isengard player. This time, Seaknight gets to play this faction. He's starting the exact same way like Rambo did last game. Furnace into the Uruk pit. And we have 2 mil start here. Standard start from the Angmar player Rambo. So what do you think about this matchup, Alex?
I'm pretty sure if I recall correctly, this is an advantage for Isengard. Just because Angmar can't really do much against an Isengard clump. So it'll be interesting to see what happens. But I definitely think some dire wolves with wargs would definitely do some good damage to Isengard. But I think what we're seeing here from a Seaknight should be pikes into the troll lair. Yep, that's exactly what it looks like he's doing. He has the marker right by the troll lair. So I think he's going to try and creep that. Yeah,
that's going to be the plan. I think about this matchup, it's kind of the same scenario like, you know, Isengard against Mordor. Isengard will have the advantage early on, mid-game early on. Mm-hmm. But I feel like late-game Angmar is also very powerful. If you have enough money to get, you know, decent amount of rangers and you protect them with the Trollmaster, Pikeman units. You can have Felwinds, Longshot combination. You have War Chants, you know, Felwinds plus the Longshot from the Dark Rangers. You have Black Numenorians, they're also pretty strong, just like Uruk-hai. You have also strong heroes.
Black Numenorians are stronger than Uruk-hai, if I think, just a bit.
And think about it. I think if you know, Seaknight doesn't make lurts early on, just like Rambo did last game, you might run into problems. The
Mm-hmm.
thing with the Angmar faction
Definitely.
is like Angmar doesn't have any way to negate the leadership, you know? So you can actually build on that with the lords. Because how Angmar is gonna deal with your leadership? He can't.
Yeah. You can't. Yeah, this is it's the thing with like with that Isengard ball. I mean, the only if you don't have leadership in that ball, while Angmar does have leadership in his clump, then Angmar is probably going to win that engagement.
Yeah,
But if Isengard does have the leadership, then Angmar can't really do much until it gets those expensive Dark Rangers and
exactly.
trolls and Numenorians.
I feel like, that you need to make sure that you have the leadership and the war chant on your units active when the Fellwind and Longshot combination comes. Otherwise, when you don't have the leadership, I think your units end up losing, end up one shotted from the Fellwind Longshot.
Yeah.
If you have like 3 battalions, and if you have the leadership from the lords, you can actually increase your durability and maybe survive that. Okay, nice one here with the Wolf Riders. I like it on
Yeah,
the crossbow man.
Wolf Riders are just very frustrating to deal with, honestly, in my opinion. That's what makes me hate men versus or just any matchup with Angmar, just those Wolf Riders and Direwolves as well, because what Direwolves do is that they charge right into clumps and they can like kill pikemen just in seconds, and that's just so frustrating to deal with. You can't really do much, no matter how well you position them, those pikemen, those Direwolves are coming in.
Yeah, and very well done here actually from Rambo. Very great start into the game, taking down the crossbowman with the Wolf Riders, taking down one of the furnaces, and during all this time he's being in a safe spot. He didn't lose anything just yet. But what Rambo is always doing the same mistake, I think, like in the previous game, while putting pressure, you need to also make sure to expand and to snowball. Otherwise, you won't be able to snowball well enough.
Mm-hmm.
And he's gonna take down another furnace here, which is huge. If he can end up saving the Wolf Riders, which is gonna be the case, that's great. Actually, they are level 2 now. Only watch out for the troll. He's pretty low now. Run away. Oh, he's gonna go for the crossbow man.
Bold
Oh,
move, because that Thrall could oof.
okay. I mean, risky,
Lucky.
but he didn't get punished for that, which is great for the gray Angmar player Rambo. And he has the upper hand right now. They have
Definitely.
350 command points for the Eisenguts player. War Chant still available, he didn't use it just yet. 3 power points collected afterwards. On the other side, 4 power points collected by the Angmar player Rambo. 450 command points available. And he is getting more and more reinforcements. And yeah, Dire Wolf packs are joining the fight. And more Troll Masters are coming as well. And I feel like, when you're playing Angmar, one of the most important things is actually that you need to try to save one of your units from the battalions.
Mm-hmm.
That's the beautiful part about it, right? Because they don't need to be level 2. They can also recover over time when they're level 1 as long as you end up saving the troll. And you can actually this way extend your command points limit. Oh, Warchan was used in the middle?
That's not engagement I'd take as... Oh, nope, never mind. Yep, they're coming in the cavalry, and those pikes are going down.
Yeah. And here's Black Orcs now coming from the inn, by the way. This Black Orcs are from Seaknight, obviously. He was able to creep the troll at the beginning of the game, remember, with those pikemen? Just disengage
That's
now with
something I
the...
notice a lot, because, like, a lot of people, like, say that, like, usually an Angmar clump, at least in the early game, like, an Isengard clump should be an Angmar clump, but with these direwolves, it just changes the scenario.
Yeah.
With these Warp Riders with the direwolves, they do so much damage. And look at that, it's just completely obliterated. Well, not really obliterated, but it's still a clean win for Angmar.
Yeah, clean win.
And
And
this guy doesn't have
both
much
players were
confidence.
using the war chant, obviously. We have PowerPoint lead for Rambo. He has almost 7 PowerPoints. I like the way that Seaknight is trying to get more Black Orcs on the field. The reason for that is Black Orcs are obviously cheaper than Urukai, but also almost the same amount of damage output. So you can get for like the price of 3 of Urukai, you can get almost 5 battalions of Black Orcs, which is a really significant amount. Alright, another furnace will be taken down. He's moving now from different pathways. I love to see this interaction in the map.
Yeah, this is not looking good for C9 at all.
Yeah, and Angmar it is for Rambo, man. He's popping off this game. Had a great start into the game. And between good players like those players, the early game means a lot. Early game is really important because normally they don't throw after having a great lead. And we can't say that Isengard is that strong like Mordor in the late game. They have no heroes on the field yet, and he has not even a great early game just yet.
Yeah.
So,
Already
another
10
furnace.
power points for Angmar.
Yeah.
Wow, just only 5 gained for Isengard, while that is 10 gained. Yep, for Angmar.
We'll have
Huge
the
power play
Creebine.
lead.
We have the Creebine, which is okay for the fights, for the all-out fights, but the problem is that he doesn't have any Warg Riders on the field. With that, I think he won't be able to deal with the Summon Orcs in combination with the War Chant. Maybe he's gonna use it even without the War Chant. Let's see. Seaknight is trying to expand at the right side of the map and at the bottom right side as well. Yes, this still under his control, trying to put pressure with those Warg packs. Okay, and it looks like Rambo is moving for attack. They have Gundabad warriors. Remember, the Summon Orcs is ready, but I'm assuming he's waiting for the War Chant to get off on cooldown.
Yeah.
And he's gonna go for a big attack.
I will admit that Seaknight does do a good job of actually just keeping furnaces alive.
Yeah.
Because like even after this intense aggression and being on the back foot, he still has almost 500, which I don't think many players would actually have in this situation. I think.
Yeah, I like his way.
Seaknight
Like I said, you know, he's expanding so nicely around the sides, and Rambo needs to make sure to send actually units from the top and from the left and from the right side. I mean, to just scout the area. And I think one Gundabad warrior should be enough to actually clean all of them because they're protectless, absolutely protectless.
Yeah, but that is what it is, a double-edged sword in a sense, because now he doesn't have any units out.
Yeah.
So it's a bit, and this is just a huge. Yeah, this can devastate.
Okay,
right,
I think he will end up losing almost everything here. The work packs are coming, but they are not able to trample down the enemy units, so the damage output is gonna be limited. The Uruk Pit is being the target. If he can snipe down the level 2 furnace, it can be great. At this point, Rambo has to question himself, okay, what is the reason why this guy is still getting so much resources? And now you need to think about it, okay, he needs to have some furnaces around the map, somewhere. And you need to send out your units, maybe Wolf Riders. Oh, he's doing it now. He's gonna split the Wolf Riders. He will be now able to see the furnaces. And that's devastating. I think that might be our early GG. This game might not last as long.
I think this is gonna be it.
Yeah. Warp packs are coming. He will be taking down the second they arrive. The level 2 furnace is being the target. No more Uruk pits, no more Warp pits. No more units on the fields. Yes, 0 units. Look his command points. 0 out of 450. And what a clean game here for Rambo. After a suffer game, last game on the map, Isfold. But Plains of Lindon with the Angmar faction. GG, well played. And we're gonna jump right into the game number 3, which is gonna be the final game, by the way, before the grand finals. Alright, guys.
While that is effective, but
yeah, the game number 3, the final game, is gonna be again Angmar by Rambo and Isengard by Seaknight. This time on the map Westfold. The same matchup, which didn't go very well for Seaknight's Isengard in the last game on the map Plains of Lindon. But he might be able to perform a bit better. But early game means a lot, and he had a really bad early game. The Wolf Riders were actually putting in so much work for Rambo at the beginning of the game.
I mean, I don't know if this would work, but in theory, if Seaknight gets a Sharku with Warg Riders, that would be able to shut down those Wolf Riders pretty well, with TIE rolls as well. I mean,
could be a possibility,
might
but
have
last
some
game,
of my own influences, but you know.
But last game he was just, you know, being behind pretty much all game long, and we know Isengard needs a lot of resources to get those units on the field. And
yeah, you can't just get that out of nothing. He's gonna have to have a much better early game if he wants to get that.
Yeah. Alright, guys, on the right side we have one more time the Angmar player SDK Rambo 4000, who had a fantastic game last game on the map Plains of Lindon. And on the left side, his opponent, the Red Isengard's player Seaknight of EA. The score is 1-1, it's even. It's best of 3, so the winner of this will be moving to the grand finals. And look at this, we have a lot of furnaces.
What the heck?
1, 2, 3, 4 furnaces.
This is very new. This is a new thing.
Yeah, I mean, that's I like it because Seaknight is always doing something different. It's always nice to see. It might work out. He's gonna go for the Uruk pits now.
Can't tell you the last time I've seen a 4 farm start.
Yeah. I mean, I've seen this a couple of times from many certain players. It's kind of risky. I mean, really big time risky. But it looks like the Gandabats are not gonna move straight through the middle. That means he will have time to get some units on the field before they will be able to take down any of those furnaces, maybe.
Yeah, that's lucky. That is
That's
lucky.
lucky.
Because those Gunas definitely could do some good damage.
He's gonna go for the crossbowman or for the Urukai, that's the question. Warp Pit is coming up at the very same time. Remember, he has 4 furnaces, starts into the Uruk Pit, into the Warp Pit.
Interesting. Those builders, yeah, you want to use that builder pretty smart.
Yeah. And on the other side, the second Gandabat warrior is coming. It would be a smart move here from Rambo to wait for a second before they use the war chant.
He's committing on that one. That is good for. I think that is overall pretty good for Aizen. He's gonna lose that, but gives him time, and he's not really spreading those Gunas out, so he'll be able to encounter him with the Urukai.
Yeah, it kind of depends though. I mean, he can still split the units.
He can, yeah.
And then still try to take down at least one more furnace. Oh, he lost the Troll Master.
Ooh.
And the entire battalion has been taken down. That's such a big field spat, man, boys. That's the worst thing what can actually happen to you, man. Come on. That's frustrating. Oh, no. Okay, only one furnace has been taken down.
Haul. It's different. He's actually switching his play up a bit.
He's going for the Creepine. But he actually starting with the Creepine instead of the War Chant?
Makes sense. I think he wants to play more defensive.
Yeah.
Well, he's not really doing that now, but Creepine more of a defensive play, I'd say. And with a 4 farm start.
I feel also you can't really stack. You can't stack the Creepine, obviously, not with the whole ability. I mean, with the War Chant with the whole ability, it's not stacking. Yeah. So I think he wants to play more cavalry heavy this game.
I think, yeah, I think he should go right for that level 2 warp, but I mean, it's only 200 for the upgrade.
Yeah, maybe. I mean, he has a lot of money. Even though he lost one of those furnaces early on, remember he started with 4 furnaces. So
he still has more furnaces than his enemy now.
Yeah, exactly, you know. And okay, Rebind was used. Warp packs are engaging. Nice move here from Rambo, baiting the enemy into the fortress range. Fortress is also being super powerful, obviously dealing a lot of damage. And it's, you know, not a great spot to fight here for the Isengard player, I think. He's losing way too much.
That farm on the south is gonna go down. Pretty poor clumping on it though. Karak gets some better, but I think it's still gonna go down.
Yeah, he's gonna lose it. The damage output is actually crazy from the Urukai with the aggressive stance, you know? They're hitting like a truck. And he's surrounding his enemy. This game is not looking like the last game. It's actually looking completely reversed. Now the pressure is on the Angmar player, Rambo, who needs to, first of all, defend himself. And unlike last game, he doesn't have any Wolf Riders on the field just yet to just simply trample down.
Yeah.
Pikemen, in the meantime, are taking the Troll Creep in the middle of the map.
I think this is a mistake by Angmar not going for Wolf Riders, because this is a pretty large map overall.
Yeah.
You want to have some mobility on this map. Definitely.
I feel so as well. Okay, we have the second Uruk Pit coming up for the Isengard player Seaknight. He was already able to take down the Troll, and he's now all about to take down the Troll Creep. Here's a level 2 Urukai he was able to save, moving from through the bottom right side to get back to their own sides, I think, to recover over time. The signal fires in this map, Westfold, are not that effective. I mean, they're gonna help you still, you will be able to see, but on the older version of Westfold, they are completely useless. Because they're at the corner, you know? Alright, they are fighting for the creep at the bottom right. Urukai are moving forward with the pikemen. Let's see how much damage they will be able to deal. We are getting more extroverts and Gandabats mainly, since the Warp Pit is still only level 1.
Yeah, I don't know why Seaknight's doing that, really. He really should be upgrading it, because he needs... Something you really want to do is force Angmar to get those RotWK pikemen. His Gundas are pretty strong with those axe throwers, but RotWK pikes are pretty bad. Yeah. So you want to force those RotWK pikes to come out, and I don't really know why he's not doing that. He's relying really heavily on those war packs.
I think he's just about to spam more and more infantry since he has 2 Uruk pits. And
Okay, that's fair. That is fair.
he has not enough power points also to... Now he has 4 power points, only Rambo has 5 power points collected. The game is kind of looking even, but power point wise, Rambo is actually a bit ahead. He has 550 against 450. Which is kind of questionable because he has better stats with the 4 furnaces. Extroverts are fighting against crossbowmen. The work packs are coming from the back. They're not gonna even be needed. And Urukai are moving forward. But we have a lot of units in the middle of the map from the Engma player. He's going for the 3rd Hall of the Kingsman by now.
And this is what I mean. Like that army has no pikes. Like
yeah,
that's
not a single pikeman.
Where you need some pike.
And still only level 1 work pit. Okay, for the next fights, War Chance and Felwind is gonna be available for the Engma player Rambo, and Warchant and Creebind is gonna be available for the Isengard player, but he needs to be careful. I mean, actually Felwind can actually screw up this army so much. Let's see.
It's true.
But Creebind is gonna be good actually for the combat stats. You can reduce the damage output and the tankiness from the units. He has mainly extroverts on the field, so I'm guessing if he ends up, you know, making a perfect use of the Felwind on those work packs, he can actually take them all down. Yeah. He's not using it just yet. Felwind is still being held. Actually, those work packs are putting in so much work. Look at this.
Yeah, that's...
I mean, he's just outnumbering him and also outclassing the army, definitely.
Yeah.
And I don't know why Isengard is spamming so many pikemen for no reason.
Being scared.
Scared of Wolf Riders, maybe? But that's not being the case right now because we have only 3 Hall of the Kingsmen up on the field, and he sticks up with the tier 1 units from the Trollmasters. On the other side, Isengard playing a bit more defensively. Felwind was not used in this fight. It's gonna be available for the next fight. 525 command points for Seaknight and 675 command points for Rambo. He has a lot of resource income, but he keeps also spamming those units from this 3 Hall of the Kingsmen. They're quite cost efficient. They cost only 200 each. And he's going for a battle tower at the bottom right already. Okay, it's kind of questionable. Work packs are here. They're getting taken down actually here from the extroverts. They are dealing a lot of damage to them. They are level 2, they should be able to recover over time anyway, so it's not a big deal.
Ooh, almost, yeah.
Almost, yeah.
Covering.
Okay, the furnace might be taken down. The thing is with the Trollmasters, they're kind of tricky, you know. If you need to pay attention about this guy in the back, this Trollmaster. And he's losing him right now. That's what I'm talking about, you know. Even though the entire battalion is alive, if you lose this guy, you lose everything. Alright? I mean, I don't know what Rambo is planning to do, really, because you can't win these fights. Price the Rain, thank you so much for the follow, man, appreciate it. Hope you're gonna enjoy your stay. 6 power points collected, 650 command points available, 575 command points collected by the Isengard player Seaknight, and 2 power points. He went for the Vision of Palantir. Interesting.
Yeah, that is interesting. I'm not sure why he's doing that.
Yeah.
I guess he's done it.
He has now Sharko on the field also. Sharko is here.
I bet he did it to make sure that he's not going for any Wolf Riders, because he just did on his base. So I think, yeah, that's probably why he did it, to make sure there's no Trone Wolf dead.
Yeah, now he can actually stop making pikemen, but instead more pikemen are coming from the Uruk pits.
Orc Riders are finally coming out. I don't know when that started, but it's happening now. That's
great, because he still doesn't have any pikemen. I mean, he has a couple of them, but like you said, they are not very strong. Oh, crossbowmen are getting catch down here. Nice catch.
A tower, interesting.
Yeah, a tower here. Actually putting in so much work, because Seaknights can't take it down, I'm assuming, with this little army.
See, look at that. And now the Warcry is coming in, and Felwind is forced to be used.
No, he has no more pikemen around, so... I mean, they are knocked down. They should be able to get away. Yeah, Sharku is there already.
Sharku dying.
What, really? Where?
Oh, Sharku died. Top right corner of the map.
Oh, I missed that one. Sharku is goner, guys. Sharku is a goner.
Followed my strategy, but to have the strategy work, you need to not run to pikes.
And the Wolf Riders are down as well. The Wolf Riders are also down. The Warg Riders, I mean, not Wolf Riders.
What the heck happened there? I'm not... There's complete turnaround.
Summon Orcs is ready, can be used now, actually. You don't want to lose time, just use it now, maybe. In the backline, you can try to take down the Lumber Mill, the Furnace, and maybe potentially even the Work Pits, because no more Work Riders are coming. Oh, he's gonna use it in front of the Uruk Pits instead.
He's definitely on his back foot.
The bats are flying around, debuffing the units, and here's a Ballista expansion around the fortress. He on the other side was using the Warshan offensively at the bottom right side, was able to take down one of the mills, but I don't think that he will be able to deal much more damage, since he has barely any Urukai around, and crossbowmen are just too bad when it comes to damage the structures. And Rambo is pushing with a giant army, actually, look at this. The Ballista is putting in some nice work, protecting the Uruk pits, knocking down the enemy units, but I think rather than, it's gonna just delay.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, Isengard player has still 525 command points available, and he has Lumber Mills. So he can still boost his resource income, more work packs are coming. On the other side, 650 command points available. Almost 8 power points collected by the Angmar player Rambo after having Warchant, Felwind, and the Summon Orcs. And he's pressuring. The level 2 furnace will be taken down at the bottom left.
Yeah, he's not gonna have much.
Yeah, but he was able... I mean, he's gonna be able to take down another level 2 furnace here. Probably with the Summon Orcs.
Industry though now.
Industry is gonna be unlocked from Seaknight. Which is great.
This could turn things around, in theory.
You can use it here on this almost level 3 furnace at the work pit. He needs to use it now.
He's losing another level 2.
That's what I mean, He has only one level 2. Now, it's gonna be level 3 now, but that's pretty much it. Look at his command points. He has 325 command points only, man. Rambo has more than double of his command points right now. 775. He's expanding quite nicely this game. I like it. Look how many mills he has at the top right side.
Yeah, he's definitely learning from his previous mistakes.
Yeah,
but now he's that's full control. I mean, that's completely north is all of his.
Yeah, he's also gonna get this. He's also gonna get this single fire under his control. He can now even start expanding at the bottom right side, just what he did at the top right.
Huge cumbersome armies.
And I mean, the only hope, right, like you said, I think, is the industry buffed furnace level 3. If you end up losing this one, it's gonna be 100% over. Nice Felwind one more time here on those Work Riders. They are immobilized, they can't move forever. They are now being inside the army, there is no way of getting away. Charku is taking way too much damage, but will be barely able to get away. I mean, the Ballista expansion is actually putting in some nice work, though.
Yeah.
Okay, we will have now the giant special summon from Angmar. Oh. You can't deal with that. How you wanna fight them? You can't. Sharku can't approach them because he has still pikemen around, and Sharku is quite slow. And now he can play slow. Sharku is gonna go down. Sharku is down.
This is it.
This is gonna be it.
Sadly.
What a performance from Rambo, man.
Angmar,
this guy.
Yeah.
I feel like Irving needs to ban Angmar tomorrow in the finals.
So strong. Angmar's so strong.
Yeah, it's crazy effective.
Just saying it.
Okay, the Ballista expansion is goners.
It's gone. But yeah, I think when I said earlier that Sharku and Wargrise might be a good choice, I meant that more like against the
Wolf packs, yeah.
Wolf packs in a sense. But I think it still could have been good, but the issue was, 1, he did do Felwind, and 2, he just didn't go Warfax.
Yeah, but the problem is...
he just ran to pikes, rather.
It's like a mind games, Alex. I think Seaknight was expecting him to do what he did in the last game by getting those Wolf Riders on the field. That's why he was over-spamming those Uruk pikemen on the field,
Yeah.
And besides, for the defensive purpose, they were not doing anything. So they were like kind of waste of money. But the Giants are gone, though. So I think without the Giants, he can't finish the fortress. There's no way.
Yeah, but...
I mean, he's just gonna delay, but he's not gonna deny. He's gonna lose now the level 3 furnace with the industry buff on it. And he has only one Wolf Rider on the field. That's pretty much it. And full control.
Definitely strong performance by Rambo this game. Good job. Just unit spreading out your units, expanding up while you're attacking. That was just good style gameplay.
Very well
And
played, actually.
he just kept up the spam the entire game. I mean, a lot of players might just kind of lack at times, and they think they're in control. They stop making units, but Rambo was just keeping up the pressure, and it was just a good move. It was a good play.
Yeah, he keeps up the pressure, and this time also he was expanding so nicely at the top right side. You know, he was like in the last game. He's gonna look at this. He's gonna use Snowbite on the Urukai, on the Uruk pit, so units are not coming.
That's disrespect.
So funny. Oh, I mean, that's also a way of you using Snowbind. You can't only use it to save your own structures, but you can use it on the enemy structures. And during the time, the units are not allowed to come out. I was commentating a game, it was a while ago, which was actually crazy. I think it was Angmar against Mordor, you know, and the Mordor player wanted to make a troll cage delete, you know.
Oh no.
And the builder from Angmar went forward and saw the troll cage. And I swear to you, the troll was all about to come out and he was using Snowbind on it, you know. The troll couldn't come out.
Hurts.
And he kills every slaughterhouse during the time. Every moment. Yeah.
That's fiesta.
It was, I think, in the World Championship, I think the first couple of games was crazy. Right, this is gonna be it, guys. 2-1 for Rambo. What a comeback. He was losing 1-0. Remember, the first game was won by Seaknight when he was playing the Mordor faction against the Isengard from Rambo. And
so Eisen is the big loser today.
Eisen is the big loser today, yeah, apparently. Eisen lost pretty much 3 games in a row.
It's true.
And yeah, very well performance here with the Angmar today. Angmar is by far the MVP faction of today, by the way, boys. Let's see what's gonna happen tomorrow in the grand finals, in the best of 5 between Irby, who was able to win against Eternal, against Rambo, who is now being able to win against Seaknight right now. All he needs to do is right click on the fortress, but I mean, the problem is that the damage output from those normal units on the fortress is quite limited. He's chasing down the builders. Look at this. So funny. At the bottom side, you see it. Yeah. I mean, Eisen, full command points. Full command points, by the way. Summon Orcs is ready. I think all he needs to do is kind of wait for the War Chant. Summon Orcs, use War Chants, surround the fortress, and go for the big finish. Okay, Felwinds, summon Orcs. He was using the War Chant, the Vision of Palantir on those crossbowmen. Crossbowmen are gone. Furnace will be gone, and Troll Stone Thrower is coming.
Best siege in the game.
I didn't see that. I didn't see that siege, you know. That's something we don't see that quite often. They are calling it GG now. Very well done to Rambo 4000. Great performance. Well deserved the victory.
GG's.
Rambo is my man, you know. Very well played, man. Alright, guys. The grand finals will be tomorrow, like mentioned before, around evening 7 to 8 p.m. I'm gonna just communicate with the players, Rambo and Irby, when they're gonna be around. And Alex, thank you so much for the co-commentary, my friends.
Oh, thanks for having me. So, good games. Nice to commentate with you.
Good games, yeah. Maybe you can cast tomorrow as well.
We'll see how my schedule lines up.
All right, guys. By the way, if you're watching that over at Livestream right now, please don't forget to follow the channel. And if you are watching that over at YouTube, please don't forget to hit a like on this video and click on that red big subscribe button for more content like this. It's okay, of course I'm back, my friends. I will never let you guys down.